Hey guys, it is Lisa, and today is Monday the 16th of June, and I am 6 weeks post-op. Not much to really update you guys, and it's kind of getting really discouraging because I'm seriously about to throw my scale off of the Empire State Building. And it is moving. I can't complain. It is moving, but it is moving so slow. So especially because I'm working my ass off. I, as you guys know, are doing my couch to 5K. Dude, my hair is just funky today. I'm doing my couch to 5K, and I'm now on week 2, so I'm running 90-second intervals, and I think I'm up to running almost 3 miles a day, plus I do 2 minutes of walking in between my running intervals, so I think it's a total distance of 4 miles. So I'm walking / running 4 miles a day, 3 days a week, on top of taking care of my kids, on top of taking care of the house, you know, on top of everything else. And to see the scale only go down 2 pounds, it's kind of frustrating. And it wasn't even 2 pounds. So last week I weighed in at 99.2, and this week I'm coming in at 197.8. So really the scale has not moved at all, and it, give or take, I guarantee you if I hopped on it now I'd be like 201 pounds. I weigh first thing in the morning after I go pee. And so my husband is he's now been working out of town. So I told him I'm putting the scale in your car, and I'm only pulling it out of your car on Mondays because I'm just getting so pissed. I tried increasing my water. I tried increasing my protein. I tried increasing my calories. And nothing is I want a really good loss. I would for once like a really good loss, because I haven't had a really good loss since the first week post-op. And I know it's a struggle that everybody has, but the thing is I don't know. It's a constant head battle. As you guys see, I jacked up my arm bad. I can no longer do weights because I was doing some free weights. I think I slept on it wrong one night. I think I just crashed because my daughter, she still wakes up sometimes at night and she's teething. And, so I was just exhausted, and I think I crashed, and I slept in the same position all night long, and I woke up, and this part, this bony part that sticks up, freaking hurts. I can't, any type of twisting, any bending in this wrist is killing me. It really hurts. So if it doesn't go away in a week, I'm probably going to go to the chiropractor or the doctor and see what's going on with that. So other than the scale not moving, eating is still eating. It's so much of a chore now to eat. It's something I used to find so much pleasure in. I used to love to eat. Me and food were BFFs. I loved trying new recipes. I loved Pinterest, and I'd pin, baking things and recipes, and that's what I really enjoyed. And I no longer find food appealing. Food makes me sad now, because if I do like something and I want to eat it, I hurt myself because I eat more than I should. So this week has been really tough when it comes to mind games, and I think, throughout your first month, you're going to have these mental struggles, and so the fact that I'm still having them is, it's really just kind of depressing, I guess you could say. The only thing that I am finding comforting is getting dressed up and getting pretty. So, the other day, we have this thing in Idaho, and it's called Car to Lane, and it's where they bring in all these old cars, I think 74 and older, and downtown gets shut off, and they do, on Friday is basically your cruise night, so all the cars cruise around, so you get to look at them, and then Saturday is the car show, and they have tons of vendors out there. Well, I got really dressed up on Friday because my mother-in-law wanted to go, and it's nice, feeling pretty and being in smaller clothes, and doing my hair and my makeup, which I hardly ever do because I have kids. And, now getting looked at and checked out. And I mean, that's a nice feeling when you haven't had it. Yes, I am in love with my husband, and it's something that he's kind of had to get adjusted to, is, me getting attention, but I'm not doing it purposefully. Like, I'm not like flirting. I'm just dressing up. Does that make sense? And it is nice. It is nice to, find some person looking at you, or some guy's like, hey, you want to come cruise in my car? And I'm like, sorry, I can't. But it still makes you feel good to be asked when you've never been asked before. But like, I'm not going to go to the bars and, purposely get hit on just to, shut people down. That's just not who I am. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't want to come off as like a hoochie, I guess you could say. But being in this, depressed state, I think that feels nice to, have that positiveness come out of it. So yeah, it's just been kind of a mind struggle this last week, between like finding out that I no longer need to find food relevant in my life or find food as a companion. I need to find it purely as a source of nutrition and energy, and, a necessity rather than a want. Has kind of been a hard thing. So I have found that me and food, I had to go grocery shopping because my house was completely bare. And, I do find myself making better decisions when it comes to what I'm going to have in my house. But at the same time, like, my husband's like, oh, I want some Twinkies or something like that. And I'm just like, that would be nice. Oh, I can't eat it. Or, yes, I can eat it, but then I won't be able to eat what I need to eat. And, so yeah. Does anybody else have like the same struggle? How long does it last? Please tell me it goes away soon. So I'm trying to keep myself really busy, but the thing is the weather's been really crappy here. It's been like 60s and rainy and windy and cold. Speaking of cold, I have finally found my first downfall when it comes to being thin or skinnier, because I am nowhere near thin. I am freezing all the time. Especially when it's cold outside. I am freezing. So it was 60, or one day we had like a high of 62, and at night it got, I think, a low of 45. I had to turn on the freaking heater. Normally, I have like my windows open, even in the middle of winter. I was freezing. I had my wiener dog like snuggled up to me because she's like her own little personal heater. I had 3 blankets on. My husband was dying of heat, but I was freezing. And so I find that a lot more often I am freezing. So like, I've got like a little cardigan on today because I get freezing. So that's my biggest downfall when it comes to being cold. Again, nothing really extraordinary or great to, put out there. The NSV that I tried to tell you guys about and show you, but my stupid video would not upload, was I have always bought like beach towels to use as shower towels, like when I got out of the bath, and they were really expensive. They were like probably $15 a towel because they're these huge 2-person towels, but it was the only thing that would wrap around me and cover my butt cheeks. So finally the other day, all my towels were getting washed, and so I just had to suffer with a regular towel, and it fit. It wrapped around, and it barely closed. Like, at one point, my cheek was trying to sneak out of there, but it wrapped around, and that was an awesome, awesome feeling. So that I actually took a video of me straight out of the shower, and I was like, look, you can't see anything. And that was kind of cool. I'm losing inches, though. I'm just not seeing the scale move. So again, I know I said this last week, I need to find victories in that, but I think it's just been it's been a rough week. And not everything in the weight loss surgery community is dandelions and roses. And I had a friend who was like, oh, you're so lucky, it's so easy for you to lose weight. And I'm like, dude, VSG isn't easy. It's not like you just have the surgery and you're done. You still have to work out. You still have to make very, very educated decisions about what you're putting in your mouth. Because, yeah, a Ritz cracker goes down super easy, but I'm not getting anything out of it besides fat and carbs. So, chicken, which is great in, nutrition and protein, I can only take 3 bites and I'm absolutely full. And that's kind of depressing again because I want to eat more. Because one, I know I should be eating more because that's not going to suffice for me. But I also want to, it's a social thing that I'm now having to, you know, bury and kill and die because I can no longer sit at a party and munch and eat while everybody else is because I can't eat that much. So it's a mental, social, physical issue that you will be dealing with, and people just don't understand that yeah, it took having surgery for me to make better decisions, but it's more like forcing myself to make better decisions. And having 40 pounds, 30 pounds off of my knees makes it a hell of a lot easier to work out. So it is not the easy way out. It is easier, but it is not the easy way out. It is still very hard and very trying. It is very trying. And I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I made a batch of brownies for my husband for Father's Day. Yes, I had a spoonful. Where's my spoon? I had a spoonful because that is all the brownie that I can eat. And there's still some on here. And I might lick it off because it's delicious. So yes, I'm not perfect. I don't just sit here and eat veggies and no carbs and protein because that would be a lie. I like Ritz crackers because they go in easy. I can eat lots of them, but do I have to have the self-control to say stop? Yes, I do. So just for all you guys out there that are watching me that are, having surgery or thinking about having surgery, know that it is not the answer. It is a piece of the answer, but it is not the answer. Does that make sense? All right. Other than that, clothes, I haven't bought any new clothes. My mother-in-law has lost a lot of weight, so she was a size 12 and she's down to a size 9, so she's been giving me all of her jeans. And I think another realization that I came to this week is when I was bigger, I was wearing way too tight of clothes because I am still wearing some of these shirts and some of the outfits that I wore when I was 30 pounds heavier, so I know I wasn't spilling out of those outfits, which makes me hate thinking about myself. Just ugh, it's kind of gross. I have to go buy a bathing suit, so that's going to be kind of a victory and NSV and scary as hell thing all on its own because we're going to be going floating here, and my parents are coming out from California here in 2 weeks, and we're going to be spending a lot of time at the lake, and I don't have a bathing suit that fits anymore, especially in the top area where I've lost all my chi-chis. Also on the NSV thing is I was watching some videos of me pre-op. Dude, I have lost. My face was so swollen. And yes, I still have a double chin. But this part of my face was so swollen. It's crazy to watch those videos. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, I'm done ranting. Talk to you guys later. Bye.